bring in our general manager, Charley Casserly. Charley, Sean Hill, a former Maryland Terrapin, 34 career starts. He's been in the league for 15 years. Let's assume that you're the GM right now of the Vikings. You're Rick Spielman. What are you doing? Are you rolling out the rest of the way with Sean Hill? Do you go find somebody else to start, or do you just find a competent backup for Sean Hill?
Well, I'll tell you what, let's see what our alternates are first. So we have a board made up of the alternates. So let's look at the good and bad news of what we have to live with, because we have to get somebody besides Sean Hill. So we're going to look at a board right here, and I want to focus on a couple of players here. So the guys I want to focus on are over on the right-hand side, because I don't think there's any solution on the left side. The right side looks a little better. They're all employed. Let's take a quick look at Mark Sanchez, who I think will be let go by the Denver Broncos. He makes too much money. Now, here's what he is. He's a guy that can execute a system. The guy can be accurate with the football pretty much a decent amount of time. His problem is turnovers. That haunts him. It's haunted him in Denver, and it haunted him last year in Philadelphia. It haunts him with the Jets. When he gets pressure on him, he turns the ball over. So he's a backup to me. He can give me X amount of games, and then he'll come apart at the seams. Now, let's go to the Cleveland Browns. Josh McCown, who I don't necessarily think is going to be cut, because I think they want to keep this guy because he's a good mentor. This guy is, to me, is a smart guy. He's got a better arm than Sean Hill. He can have touchdown field. He'll tend to force the ball, and that's where he'll make mistakes. But I think he's a positive. If I could pick him or Sanchez, I would go with him. But that's going to cost you a draft choice. We have to see what they're looking for. Now, you don't certainly mortgage the franchise on him either. Now, with Sean Hill, here's what you got. You got a guy the team has confidence in. They believe they can win with this guy. He's a very accurate passer, short to medium. He's smart. He knows where to go with the ball. He can get rid of it quick. He has some touchdown field. He's not a big arm rifle guy, but he has some touchdown field. You know what his biggest problem is? Durability. I don't know if this guy can stay healthy. He hadn't played. He said this guy's had the best job in the NFL. He's drawing a paycheck and he didn't have to play. And I don't mean that sarcastically. It's reality. I'm concerned about his durability as the season goes on, how he's going to take hits, and can he stay on the roster active game after game. That's why I think you have to go hard to get somebody. And basically, to me, Mike Glennon, they said they won't trade him in Tampa. We don't know what's going on with Geno Smith, whether they're going to move him or not. But to me, you look hard at McNown. If you don't get him, you do sign Sanchez, so you have some insurance there.
Okay, so just to recap quickly, you think they should get McCown to start in lieu of Sean Hill. You believe he's a better option than Sean Hill right now?
No, I would take Sean Hill over him.
Okay.
But my problem is I don't think when you're doing your shows in October, November, Sean Hill will be healthy enough to keep playing. That's why you need McCown to be your number 2 starter, and he'll be a starter at some point because of injuries to Hill, in my opinion.